All right, so me and my buddy Sam, we decided we're gonna get a little project going. We're gonna try to do a go-kart build. We've never done anything like this before. I'm a mechanic and he's a mechanic too, so. But here's the specimen right here. It's a, I think it's called a Manco. You can see that. I don't know shit about go-karts, but it'll be pretty fun. We got a Honda motor for it. It's got a Subaru on it now. 6.5 horse. Sounds kind of weak for our purposes, but plug in the tire. But the main reason we wanted to get this one is because it comes with suspension, or at least what looks like suspension. Who knows how good that actually is. Let me show you guys the motor real quick too. And then we got this motor right here for it. Old Honda GX240. All right, y'all, I'm in the garage. First day, I'm working on the Kart. First order of business is getting this old Subaru motor out and seeing if the Honda, the glorious Honda, all right, well, we got the motor out. It's pretty tough because of this plate right here. So the motor sits on this plate with some studs, and it was all trying to come up together, and we couldn't get this nut loose. We don't have an impact. Like, what kind of mechanics don't have an impact at their house? But here's the old motor. Subaru.
160 or?
It's a 169 nice cc, 6.5 horse.
Should have kept in there for good luck.
Now we're gonna see what's gonna be dropping in there. The big block, the big 240cc GX.
It's gonna be built, jetted out.
Fucking beast. We're gonna mock this up.
Built and jetted out.
That's
As
right.
Hunter would say.
Jetted out. Pipe, straight pipe. Neighbors are gonna hate us. All right, well, we got the Honda just mocked up. Now we know it'll fit. Looking good in there.
It's gonna be built.
Yeah, obviously we're gonna, this is just for mock-up purposes, but looks pretty good, man. All right.
Use a fucking impact. Why are you guys going so slow with fucking wrenches, dude? Why don't you use a fucking impact?
Yeah, motherfuckers actually don't know about this these days.
Yeah, look, it's loose, fucking hand tight. I can just take it off.
All right, so we're looking at the front end here. Steering and suspension and...
Clap the fuck out.
Yeah, look at this. That's not good. Look at the tie rod. So we are definitely thinking like we want to take this cart like off-road, you know, outdoor riding. So
Yeah, look at this.
this kind of chintzy shit's not gonna work. Bearings, this is what we call roller rink bearings. This is the kind of bearings they put in those four-wheel roller skates that you rent. So yeah, we're gonna probably rework the whole steering. We got a couple different ideas for what we might do.
Maybe a rack and pinion.
Maybe a rack and pinion from a golf cart. All right, we're listening to fucking Sepultura. If you never listened to Sepultura, you never built a go-kart before. Got the front end taken apart in a box. There's the old shocks and the drag links and tie rods.
Christmas, we're gonna pound these knuckles out. Gonna pound them out.
Yeah, so we were trying to get the, I guess you call it the hubs off of there.
These are beautiful control arms.
This whole thing, I mean, get a good mental image of this right here, because it's not gonna look anything like this. Just like that. Well, I made this little bracket. Yeah, it's trash. I'm definitely not a metal fabricator, but this is like some 3/16 angle. And I'll show you how we're gonna mount that. Hold it. So, probably something like right there, maybe like more like right here. And then what we got was this is a club car precedent golf cart rack and pinion. So we'll have that bracket welded there, and then we'll drill some bolt holes to line up. Probably something like right here, and we'll probably cut this bracket out where the old steering knuckle went. I mean, honestly, the further up we can have it, the better. We just can't interfere with the control arms. So we got that, and we also got the tie rod ends to go on that rack. What you got going on over here?
Making a custom bracket for a rack and pinion steering.
For a what?
A rack and pinion steering.
Steering?
Steering.
A rack and pinion. What's a rack and pinion?
It's a type of steering that uses a rack.
Like that.
All right, guys, so just cut that tab off. Right? First time using a cutoff wheel, no guard.
Anyway, yeah, we just cut the old steering stuff off right there and there, like Sam was saying. Now we gotta move this pedal assembly thing, all this stuff, so we can drill a hole for our new steering shaft.
And we just gotta make sure everything's durable, because this thing's gonna be really built and jetted out.
What's up, guys? I'm here in the shop by myself tonight, and I just thought I'd give a quick little update video on what's going on with the Kart build. So, what we figured out our steering shaft situation here. I found this piece of steel dowel, and it fits perfectly in our little U-joint down there. We ended up also cutting a little more out of that hole. I know that's all effed up looking. I'm not sure what we're gonna do our best to clean that up, but and then last night we also got the our steering bracket welded up here. So we got our steering bracket welded up, and neither of us are welders. We're just a couple of bros trying to rip a go-kart. So I think that's pretty fucking good.
It's kind of a big gap.
Sam's making excuses for a weld that looks pretty good. So we're gonna do the other side now, and yeah, making progress. Got all that lined up, so you can see how that's all gonna look. And then I've been making these tabs today, and these are gonna basically like connect our tie rods to our steering knuckle thing here, something like that. I don't know, looks pretty close, right? Maybe something more like that. I don't know, we'll have to figure out exactly. But so yeah, we're making some progress trying to get this front end done before we move on to anything else. All right, y'all, it's a little embarrassing, but we got all our steering stuff mounted, and we realized that we had it backwards. So when you turn this thing to the, I'll put it from driver's perspective, when you turn this rack to the right, it would turn the wheels to the left. So it has to be mounted the other way, basically. So we got to cut our welds off and try to mount it the other way. Not gonna be easy. Let's see how good he's got it.
Not bad.
Looks
I
pretty
can't
good
see
to
on
me.
the face. Other side. How's it look?
Looks pretty good.
All right. Well.
All right, so we got kind of some stuff lined up here. We're making a lot of progress. So you guys remember when I said get used to how the cart looked because it's going to be totally reworked? Well, we're pretty much to that point now. Here about 3 weeks later, Sam's going to simulate our steering for us. Seems to be working pretty damn well. You know, and for a couple of redneck boys
Pretty good.
with a Harbor Freight welder, I think we did a pretty good job.
Yeah, I mean, it's butter.
It works. Next thing that we need to figure out, probably going to go from here, is some kind of support for our steering shaft.
Look at our turning radius. Not bad. I mean,
It's not bad.
for a go-kart.
I know it doesn't, it's not 90 degrees, but that's actually not what you really want anyway. So for a go-kart, I think for our purposes, it's going to work out just fine. We had some adversity with our rack and pinion system, but it ended up working out for us. We got it to work. So I don't know. We're going to try to get our steering shaft angle figured out next time. Try to make a support for it, figure out about how long it needs to be. We're gonna try to mount a flange for that steering wheel. Sam's wife's working on the seat. She's gonna upholster a seat for us. Try to get us a seat made. We'll see how that goes, and then after that, we're pretty much onto the motor. And after the motor, we're gonna be on to cosmetics, paint, graphics. Kind of keeping it a secret what the what this is gonna look like when we're done. So we'll reveal all that at the end. We're probably gonna do tires too and stuff like that. I mean, there's a lot of steps along the way. Our goal was to get this done by June. It's currently January 9th.
Yeah, 9th or 10th.
9th or 10th, one of the two. 9th. So it's Sunday, January 9th. Our goal is to have this ready to go to the Badlands with us on June 10th. So that's going to be our goal.
Pretty good, man.
We got a big hurdle out of the way though here today. We had some adversity today, not even to do with the go-kart that we're not going to talk about. So, Sam, you laid some beads today, bud?
Yeah, we had to completely reverse our fucking rack and everything.
Sam said I had to give Sam the suicide hotline number a couple times today.
Yeah, we had to completely start over. Fucking sucked, but it's butter smooth now.
He's not lying, folks. Look at them brackets. Looking good. U-joint clearing everywhere. It's been a battle, but I think we're gonna sign off here for part 1. Catch us on part 2, where we're gonna be continuing on.